pounds, because we've got a well-established guy in Ryder Downey moving up to 165 pounds, taking on a really good young talent here for the Wolfpack in Will Denny.
Yeah, and you and I said it, they need a spark. You know, it hasn't gone their way in this duel. You're down 5 matches to none, and you need your leader to step up, and that's what Ryder Downey. He's transitioning. He's a veteran on this team now. He's been to the NCAA tournament. He's come up just short. Very talented. Can compete with the best guys in the country. Now can you lead your team to go get a big win and get some momentum going into this back half of the duel? And Will Denny, he's a competitor, man. These young kids, they're coming into college and they're ready to go right away. From as far as a technique standpoint, he's got a really good outside step to Ryder Downey's right side, and he hand fights well. Now, Ryder Downey is very good on top, and that's always a big test for incoming freshmen is can you get off bottom against the best guys in the country. So this is an exciting match. If you're Ryder Downey, be that spark. Be the guy that's going to be a catalyst for your team. And if you're Will Denny, what an awesome opportunity as a true freshman to go out there and get a signature win.
And top can be a game changer with the 4-point near fall. Your ability to go pick up bonus points, which is what the Panther train needs at this point now in this duel. And Ryder Downey firing in one leg, then the other, coming up to his feet. Had the far leg for a second. Now he captures it for good. On the board first is Ryder Downey, 3-0. Just over a minute into this bout. And now we're going to see the mat game like we speculated.
Yeah, and what Ryder Downey does that's unique on top, he's got a great cross wrist series. So what he'll do is he'll go from a claw ride, he'll attack that far tricep, pull it in, collect the wrist, and then he'll go right to his tilt. So if you're Will Denny, you've got to explode to your feet and find hand control because he's really good here.
And there you saw Downey trying to grab that cross wrist. And the thing about not giving up cross wrist is it's hard because you have to fight hands, right? But a lot of times in doing that, that's when you give up the cross wrist.
A lot of it is like scraping. I want to scrape my elbows in. I don't want my elbows to come in and grab. I want to scrape my elbows in. Now I can find hand control, and now I can get to my feet. Good job by Will Denny. Great job. Great test early.
You saw the elbows in, the good seal, the hip heist out. Will Denny passing test number 1 from the bottom position, and in on the attack here. Downey grabbing far ankle, trying to scramble here on the out-of-bounds boundary. Now trying to sit in, Denny capturing far ankle, and we're going to get a stalemate.
And you saw Will Denny come, as soon as he got that escape, he was looking to be offensive. One thing is sometimes when you get taken down first and you get that escape, it almost is a good thing for you because it wakes you up a little bit. It's like, man, I'm down, now I just got to go. So if you had any nerves before, you give it that first takedown, you're right into it now. See if Ryder Downey can build on this lead because they need some bonus points. He's got to keep getting some takedowns.
Denny was the number 16 overall recruit coming out of high school last year, an Illinois native. Coming into this bout, I believe 1-0, picked up a 6-2 win in the Northern Colorado duel. Downey, a two-time national qualifier at 157 pounds. And you know, a guy who split with Antrell Taylor last year, who obviously went on to win the national title. So, as you mentioned, one of the best in the country at the weight.
Yeah, and what they say about Ryder Downey, you and I, he's a true competitor. Everything he does, whether it's dodgeball, wrestling, or school, he was a valedictorian in high school. So he competes in everything he does. It's not just on the wrestling mat. And when you have that mentality, it's easy, not easy, but in college wrestling, being a competitor is one of the #1 things. Do I show up? Do I compete hard? If I take a loss, do I get right back into it and give my best effort? So Ryder Downey, just from across the board, he's a competitor.
Denny up to his feet, and there's the escape. Makes this a 1-point match. Riding time only sitting at 51 seconds for Ryder Downey. And
a good job for Will Denny to get out before that riding time accumulates. That gives you just a little bit more comfort when you get up to your feet, knowing that he doesn't have that point, you know, kind of looming towards the end of the match. Now, if you're Will Denny in this match, you don't want to wait. You know, sometimes we see guys kind of wait a little bit into the third period to try to get their offense going. You've got 1:15 in the second period. Start looking for your offense now and take that momentum into a third period. Don't wait to try to get one late to win. And also on that other side, be ready for Ryder Downey for him to take a bad shot and to capitalize on it, because going up into the third period up 6-2 or 6-3 is a lot different than a 3-2.
There's a shot from Downey, as things have slowed down here a bit in the second period. There's a double leg from Denny. Downey gets his legs back. And stalling going to be called on Downey as Denny drove him halfway across the mat, straight out of bounds.
Yeah, they hit him for stalling there, and you know, Downey was trying to wrestle back in a little bit, but Denny was just tenacious with that single. He came up into the body and took him out and got that stall call. That's a really, really good job by Denny to get that in his back pocket. Not going to get a point for it yet, but again, gives you another path to victory. You know, can I get a stall call? Can I get another one? Just different ways to get points.
And that does it for the second period. Downey in the lead, 3-2, and with decision, he is going to go underneath.
And the NC State coaches are telling him to put him on his feet. He knows he's down by 1. And we got blood time, the clock's messed up a little bit. But good strategy by NC State here, right? Like, what's the point of riding a little bit? If I know I need to take down, put him on the feet, give myself a full 2 minutes to go after it. He's got a stall call, right? Keep that momentum going, keep that pressure going.
Yep, absolutely. And we're going to take a look at the results from our first 5 bouts. NC State in the lead, 15-0, all NC State. But they've been close matches, right? It's just gone NC State's way so far.
Yeah, every match has been good. No bonus points, right? And that's, you know, if there's an upside for you and I, it's, listen, we lost the first 5 matches. They've all been competitive. If we can get some bonus points and win these matches, we're right back in it. So, and this is, you know, Ryder Downey doing his job coming out here to start this back half of the duel. But, yeah, just really close matches. Great win by Zach Redding over Farber in overtime and Biskins in overtime. So 2 overtime matches that went to NC State's favor, especially early in the season. That's what you want to see out of your guys, is be able to wrestle, but then continue that action plus 7 minutes.
Right, and I will say they both did, you know, Redding and Biskins doing a good job of fighting through momentum, too, when it felt like the UNI guy had the momentum late in the third, and they pulled out the win. And
that's what Will Denny's going to have to do right now, switch the momentum. He's down 4-2. Downey's got 51 seconds of riding time. Both guys just got a little bit of a breather, and there's Denny in on a shot.
Jumps up to the waist, though, so Downey goes wizard, now squares up.
Yeah, you mentioned that. He had a great shot. He went to the hip, and that allowed Downey to whizzer down. If you're Denny, if you get back to the legs, you got to get 2 hands to a leg, get the foot off the mat, give yourself a better chance of finishing.
And we were talking momentum. It kind of feels like it's shifting a little bit towards Denny, but as I say that, Ryder Downey says not so fast. Now he's in on the leg. He's got the far ankle for a split second, but Denny doing a good job of taking it back. Downey able to get his hand to it, just can't quite grab it to secure the takedown. He should try and pull Denny on here, give himself some space to work.
Yeah, veteran move by Downey to get into that single. He's doing a good job pulling it in. Then he's fighting it off strong, but you see how much pressure he's keeping in on the ankle.
And we touched the out of bound, or the off the mat, so no takedown, but a stall called.
Again, if you're Will Denny, you'll take that stall call.
Yeah.
No problem at all. That was your first one. If you give up that takedown, the match is virtually over. Take that stall call, get yourself back to the center, and go get this winning takedown. If you're Downey, get back to that single. Keep killing time. You know, you just knocked off close to 30, 45 seconds because you got to that single. Don't be afraid to attack again and put the match away.
.40 seconds to go now. Denny needs a takedown. There he tries to dart in. No stall call on Downey. Oh, excuse me. Yes, he does on the double leg. And now Denny pulls himself in deep. Downey trying to kick over. Now just kicks out. But is there going to be a stall? Yes, there is. 1 point for Denny. 4-3 now with 22 seconds to go. With 22 seconds, Downey needs to stay somewhat in contact, somewhat in the center here. He cannot give up another stall call.
Yeah, we're going to see a hard sprint by Will Denny here. Misdirection, throw some fakes and try to get to that leg. Downey doing a good job staying in the center.
Denny glancing at the clock, under 10 to go. Oh, Denny, he's got the body lock. 2, 1, I think he got it.
He got the takedown,
it.
JD. With 1 second to spare, Will Denny attacks the body, gets big. Mat return for the win. Wow, what a win by Will Denny. And he points to the NC State crowd, Wolf Pack.
Will Denny is here. He gives you a point and then to the head, and he got smart there at the end. The Will Denny era is here. He takes out a game Ryder Downey. We spent